when you enter the interview room, they'll ask you to hand over your documents you brought from home to them. So after you are done greeting, and then they'll tell you to, can you please hand over your documents to us? And they'll take it. And then when they are done, they'll ask you to maybe go and sit down. You sit down in front of them, and then they'll go through the documents you've given to them. And then they would now start saying that, oh, you did maybe geography in SHS. Oh, I can see you did very well there. So can you please tell me how geography, biology, CRS is related to nursing? And this is my answer for that. Okay. So with the geography helps us to understand how location affects health. Yeah, simple as ABC. With geography, back in SHS, we know that with geography, it talks about the bearings, the landmarks, and then the whole lot. But when it comes to nursing, we're talking about how location affects health, in a sense that how access to hospital like affects health. Let's say you are staying far away from the hospital. How would you access the hospital? Like if you are sick, how would you come to the hospital? But if you are nearer to the hospital, accessibility is very fast. So with that, geography like is related to nursing in such a way that it lets us know that location really affects health at times. Okay, so I hope you just chew this. Hello besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Mavis Akest. If you're a new subscriber, don't forget to like, comment, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for sticking and staying and coming back to watch my videos. So thank you so much for being around and coming back to rewatch my videos as well. Yeah. So with this episode, we are talking about general knowledge. Someone may ask, what is general knowledge? So general knowledge talks about general or basic knowledge as a Ghanaian you need to know, and you might be asked at the interview room as a nursing applicant. Okay. Yeah. So the general knowledge can be the ministers, some human body questions. Yeah, cross subject question. So the cross subject questions can be, how is geography related to nursing? How is CRS related to nursing? How is maths related to nursing? How is biology related to nursing? And a lot more. That is what we are coming to talk about in this video. So please do well to watch till the end so that you wouldn't miss anything when I'm talking about them in this video. So I've already compiled them down one by one so that I would answer them for you all. But I have made the answers in a PDF form too as well. And I would answer, this is it, the PDF, this is the PDF. I don't know if you all can see it, but if you all can see it, don't worry. If you buy the PDF, you will see everything there. Yeah, it's 20 CDs for a subscriber, and a non-subscriber it's 25 CDs for you. I hope you get it. So let's start with general knowledge in nursing, and they are basic important questions you might face. So when did Ghana become a republic? 1st July 1960. Who is the first prime minister of Ghana? Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. How many regions do we have in Ghana currently? 16. Country that share border with Ghana to the north is Burkina Faso. Country that share border with Ghana to the west is Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire. Country that shares border to the east is Togo. Yeah, who designed the Ghana flag? Todiosia Oko. Mention some 6 natural resources in Ghana. We have gold, cocoa, oil, bauxite, manganese, timber. I think I've mentioned all the 6. Okay, name a continent and 2 countries in it. That one I was personally asked because I did geography, so they asked me that. And it's Africa. In Africa we have Nigeria, Ghana. Please, if you are asked such a question, please add Ghana to it. Okay, yeah, maybe you might be asked, so kindly add Ghana to it. So Ghana or Nigeria, Ghana or Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana or Burkina Faso, Ghana or Togo, whatever. That is for Africa. You can also say Europe, you can also say Asia, you can also say Australia, the America, that is the North America, the South America too as well. Yeah. Now I'll mention some rivers in Ghana, and they are as follows: Volta River, River Pra, River Nkobra, River Tano. Okay, so let's go to segment 2. So with the segment 2 is about the current affairs, and current affairs simply means the ministers and then the important people in government you might be asked. Okay, so we have the Minister of Health. Minister of Health is Honorable Kwambuna Minta Akando. Yeah, we also have Minister of Sanitation, Honorable Lydia Seram Al-Hassan. We also have Minister of Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu. We also have Minister of Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku. We have Minister of Transportation, Honorable Joseph Bukari. Yeah. We also have Minister of Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak. We also have Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, Honorable Dr. Agnes Na Momolati. We have the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice is Justice Gertrude Tokono. I don't know how to pronounce it, please. Okay. We have Speaker of Parliament. I don't know the meaning of the RT. So RT, Honorable Alban Bagbe. Yeah, I think as I said, please go through my PDF, okay? And we also have the minister in your district. So please look for the minister in your district or the DC in your district. And then minister in your hometown as well. Please research that too as well, okay? Now let's go to segment 3. Segment 3 talks about the hospital terms and then some abbreviations, okay? So the hospital terms, let's go through some hospital facilities you might be asked. So you might be asked, what are some hospital facilities? And since you are a nurse, you have to know some facilities in the hospital. You can say OPD, emergency, theater, surgical unit, laboratory. You can also say the pharmacy. They are all parts of the facilities in the hospital. Okay, now let's go to the abbreviations. We have PPE, that is the personal protective equipment. We also have the BAR, that is the bed admission register. We also have MOH, Ministry of Health. We have NMC, Nursing and Midwifery Council. We have GRNMA, that is the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwife Association. We also have GEX, that is the Ghana Education Service. I have more of, I have a lot of them on my PDF, okay? So please patronize my PDF and then you will see a lot of abbreviations I have written down for you all. Yeah. Now let's go to segment 4. That is the cross-subject interview. So the cross-subject interview, it goes like this. When you enter the interview room, they'll ask you to hand over your documents you brought from home to them. So they'll tell you to, maybe after you are done greeting, and then they'll tell you to, can you please hand over your documents to us? And they'll take it. And then when they are done, they'll ask you to maybe go and sit down. You sit down in front of them, and then they'll go through the documents you've given to them. And then they will now start saying that, oh, you did maybe geography in SHS, you did CRS in SHS, economics in SHS, government in SHS. Oh, I can see you did very well there. So can you please tell me how geography, biology, CRS is related to nursing? And this is my answer for that, okay? So with the geography helps us to understand how location affects health. Yeah, simple as ABC. With geography, back in SHS, we know that with geography, it talks about the bearings, the landmarks, and then the whole lot. But when it comes to nursing, we're talking about how location affects health, in a sense that how access to hospital affects health. Let's say you are staying far away from the hospital. How would you access the hospital? If you are sick, how would you come to the hospital? But if you are nearer to the hospital, accessibility is very fast. So with that, geography is related to nursing in such a way that it lets us know that location really affects health at times. Okay, So I hope you just chew this. How is CRS related to nursing? So CRS is the Christian religious studies, yeah, and then it teaches us that we have to be compassionate towards our patients, moral values, which will help our patients. So I hope this one helps you. Another thing is economics. Economics teaches us how resources are managed in the health center. So when you're in school, you learn that demand and supply, and when you start nursing school, you learn something like supply chain. Yeah, supply chain teaches us about how the system, or there's a chain in command in nursing when it comes to supply or demand of stocks, yeah, or how things are organized or managed in the health facilities. Yeah, we have stores where all things are packed, and then they have a chain in command. They have a system where things are just given to the hospital or distributed to the hospital. So economics teaches us how resources or how everything are managed in the health sector. Now let's go to biology. Biology helps us to understand how the human body functions, simple as ABC. So it teaches us how the human body works and then functions. Yeah, because as you already know, biology teaches us a lot of things, and biology is very, very important in nursing. And when you even start nursing, you would even meet subjects related to biology. You would also even learn about the anatomy and physiology of human beings. So biology is very, very important when it comes to nursing. And if you are asked such a question, just go straight to the point and say biology helps us to understand how the human body functions. Simple as ABC. Yeah. Now let's go to government. How is government related to nursing? So when it comes to government, it teaches us about the laws governing the nursing system. Yeah, patient has the right to refuse a medication. Patient has the right to privacy. Patients can sue a nurse. So with even in nursing, we have rules or regulations governing a patient, and we have rules or regulations governing a nurse. So government teaches us about the laws, the leadership, and then public health policies. Simple as ABC. Let's go to the segment 5. Okay, so for segment 5, it's about human body and then basic science. Let's say you go inside the room and then they ask you, what is the largest organ in the body? Straightforward, skin. They can also change it or turn it like this. What is the largest part of the human body? It's still the skin. So largest part, skin. Largest organ, skin. Okay, now let's go to the functions of the kidney. Now, as a science student, just expect like questions like this. So what is the function of the kidney? Kidney removes waste. Kidney balances the body fluid. Kidney helps to control your blood pressure. Yeah. We also have the layers of the skin, the epidermis, the dermis, and then the hypodermis. Okay. We also have the 5 senses of the body. We have the sight, the smell, the taste, the touch, and hearing. Yeah. Simple as ABC. And then you can also be asked the nutrients and then their importance. So let's say the nutrients are carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, water, and then fiber. And their importance is, so for carbohydrates provides energy. For protein helps with the growth and body repair. For fats provide energy and then keeps the body warm. For vitamins help regulate the body's function. For water keeps the body hydrated. For fiber helps with digestion. Yeah. So with the PDF, I have up to seven stanzas or 7 chapters, and I also have some emotional support. So please do well to buy my PDF, as I said, and you will see a lot of questions in there, a lot of things in there. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and then subscribe and follow me for more questions related to nursing.